Let us take into consideration a few examples or mathematical problems from the topic replacement analysis. Here, in this particular sum, we are talking about two different options available to an organization in the form of Challenger 1 and Challenger 2, that is the two machines which the organization is considering to replace the initial machine which is called the Defender. The data that are available to us are the initial prices of all the Defenders, Challenger and Challenger 2, the market value of each, the effective first cost of each, annual operations and maintenance cost for all the machines, the lifetime which generally should be equal to consider it at a or to compare it at a certain level, and the salvage value or the value obtained at the end of that useful life of the machine. So the figures for Defenders are the first cost to be 50,000, the market value to be 20,000, the effective cost first cost to be 30,000, the annual operations and maintenance cost to be 4,000, the estimated life to be 8 years, and the salvage value to be 2,000. The respective figures for Challenger 1 are 55,000, 25,000, 30,000, 2,000, 8 years, and 3,000. The respective figures for Challenger 2 are 60,000, 25,000, 35,000, 1,500, 8 years, and 3,500. Coming back to the calculation part of the problem here, we need to consider two things before we move on to the calculation. What are the two things? The first thing is that it is not the first cost of the machine that we will consider. It will be not the market value of the machine which will be considered as the present value. Here, if it is already given the effective first cost of the machine, all the effective first cost of the machine needs to be taken care, where effective first cost of the machine is practically the first cost of the machine or the initial price of the machine minus the current market value of the machine. So you can see in the given data itself, the Defender has the effective first cost of deducting 20,000 from the initial price of 50,000. Challenger 1 has the effective first cost of 30,000, which we can obtain by deducting 25,000 from 55,000, and respectively for Challenger 2 it is 35,000, where we deduct 25,000 from 60,000. If this is the first thing that we need to keep in mind, the second thing is that we already know that for replacement analysis, all the calculation needs to be transferred into annual worth to get the right kind of value or the right kind of range to compare between machines. There are two ways of generally calculation here. As this is a cost calculation, we can take all the cost thing or the, should I say, cost variance to be positive, but we should be taking the income variant to be negative here. So in this case, the cost of the machine will be treated as negative, or the effective first cost of the machine will be treated as positive. The annual maintenance cost and operations cost will be treated as positive, but salvage value, since it is income to the organization, will be treated as negative in all kind of sums. Now coming back to this calculation here, we have two ways of calculation. I have only shown one way of calculation, that is either option 1, we can take the first cost to be 30,000 and then take it as present worth, consider or turn it back into annual worth, and the value of salvage value we can simultaneously separately take it as 2000. We can take it as a negative value, and that we can transfer it from the future worth back into annual worth, taking I and n into consideration. This is method number 1. Method number 2 is practically what I have taken into consideration is the initial value. I have taken that to be the present cost of the machine or the effective first cost of the machine, and I have deducted the salvage value from that effective first cost of the machine. Here in case of Defender, if you come back and see that 30,000 is the effective first cost of the machine, and salvage value, as I have already mentioned, it is an income, it needs to be deducted, and I have deducted it back, and then I have taken that entire figure of 28,000 to be present worth, and because that is the initial term from which the calculation is starting, so it is basically transferring from present worth into annual worth, taking into consideration 10% and 8 years, and then what I have done, I have added back, as I have said, this is a cost, so I have added back the salvage value of 2000 and I have just multiplied it with the I% or the interest rate which is given at 10%, and the operations and maintenance cost which is already at annual, in this case it is 4000, that demands no transformation. And if we add back all the values transferring that present worth of 28,000 into annual worth, we get the value approximately at 8,755 for the first machine or the Defender machine. Coming back to the second machine or the Challenger 1 machine, the similar kind of calculation has been followed, where I have deducted the future worth value or the salvage value from the initial value and have taken 27,000 to be the present worth, and simultaneously the rest calculation are absolutely same. So for this particular period of time, we are getting the annual cost of Challenger 1 and Challenger 2 respectively to be 6,692 and 6,975 respectively. So as far as the calculation goes or the decision making goes for the organization, since it is a cost decision that the organization is wanting to take, the least amount of cost is preferred for the organization, and the least amount of cost can be achieved through Challenger 1. So the organization needs to consider the change of machine from the Defender to Challenger 1, which gives the organization the optimization of cost. In the previous sum, we have taken more than one Challenger into account, but in this example, let's take one Defender and one Challenger machine. So with the interest rate 10% per annum and the given following data, we need to calculate the Defender, whether the Defender should be replaced or not by the organization. So the data that are available to us are the initial price of the Defender, which is at 75,000, the operating cost per annum which is at 23,000, the salvage value of the Defender is at 10,000, and the useful life of that particular machine is at 8 years. Similarly, the same figures for the Challengers are, for the Challenger is, the price is priced at 1,50,000, the operating cost is at 10,000 per annum, the salvage value of the of the Challenger is entirely nil, and the useful life of the Challenger is at 8 years. As while calculating the previous sum, I had told that there are two ways of treating the entire cost calculation in replacement analysis. One, we can take the salvage value as future worth and then we can calculate it back into annual worth, or else we can take the salvage value and deduct it from the initial value and take that entire value to be present worth and transfer it into annual worth. In the first example, I have done the second method where I have taken the initial minus salvage value to be the present worth value and have transferred into annual worth. Let's do the other method as well. So here in this case, what I have already mentioned at that point of time, since it is a cost calculation, then cash outflow method will be taken into consideration, where all cash outflows will be treated as positive and all cash inflows will be treated as negative. So here in this case, the initial cost of the Defender was 75,000, which is basically at the beginning of the period, so that is the present worth value to us, which we need to transfer it into annual worth, taking into consideration the I and N. Those are respectively 8 years and 10% interest rate, and the operations and maintenance cost per annum, which is already in annual worth. We need to just do no kind of transformation for that particular value, and which I was talking about, the cash inflows to be negative, I have taken salvage value and treated it as future worth, which I have separately turned into annual worth with the given I and N. So if we are taking the formulas into consideration here, so basically given present to get annual, the formula is I into 1 plus I whole to the power n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n minus 1. If we multiply that with 75,000 and do the rest of the calculation, we get approximately the annual cost of the Defender at 36,181. And if we do that simultaneous calculation for the Challenger machines as well, where the present cost is at 1,50,000 and the annual value is already at 10,000, that is the operations and maintenance cost, and since it has no salvage value attached to it, so that part I am keeping it aside. So if we are taking it into consideration, the values has been changed into 38,100. Now coming back to the decision making part here, that is what we say it to be the minimum cost gives the cost optimization for the organization. So in this case, it is wise for the organization not to change the Defender with the Challenger machine, as the Defender machine is giving a far lesser cash flow every single year to the organization. Another example can be taken into consideration where it has been said the organization has two options of choosing a machine. An used machine was priced at rupees 50,000 with a salvage value of rupees 5,000 after 5 years. Annual operations and maintenance cost were at rupees 10,000 per annum, which would increase by 2,000 per year. Another machine B was priced at rupees 80,000 with a salvage value of rupees 40,000 after 5 years. Its operations and maintenance cost for the first year was rupees 4,000 with an annual increase of rupees 500 per year. Assuming an interest rate of 10% per annum, which machine was a better choice to the organization? This is the question which has been given to us. In the solution, students, I introduce you to a newer concept of gradient or certain thing which is gradually increasing. Here in this case, the gradual increasing thing is the cost, where we talk about the cost which is fixed for the first year and then changes year after year at a constant pace, that we talk about as the gradient part. Like if we take an example, say 900 rupee is a cost incurred by the organization in the first year. From the second year it becomes 1000, third year it becomes 1100, fourth year becomes 1200, and so on. If we see the figures here, we can easily take the 900 part common from each, should I say, year, and then if we take the constant part out, we have a del change part which is literally equivalent to certain constant value of 100 each year. These type of changes in the cost value, we call this to be gradient. Now if we have that gradient, and to turn that gradient into annual worth calculation, we use the formula of 1 by I minus n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n minus 1, where I will be treated as the interest rate and n will be treated as the time period or the number of years. Coming back to the calculation part here, the used machine was costing the organization at 50,000. So that was the initial value or the present worth value, which we already know. We have to turn it back into the annual worth value, and there is a salvage value attached with the machine at 5,000. Since salvage value is again the cash inflow, we have to deduct it back. We have to deduct it, taking it to be future worth, turning back it into annual worth, and here comes the gradual increasing thing concept here. As we have said that the organization initially the constant value is at 10,000 per annum, and then the value which is changing every single year, that del proportion of 2000, that is the gradient portion which is attached with this calculation. So turning that gradient portion only into annual portion, that is only changing the 2000 value, taking in 10% and 5 years into consideration, we are having the figure at, should I say, 25,991. And then if we go back into the same calculation of the new machine, and we will have the same kind of gradient calculation of 500, we get the figure at 19,457. So from the solution part here, we have already seen that lower the cost is better for the organization, so the organization should opt with the new machine rather than continuing with the old one. Taking another example from the topic replacement of analysis, we have got this particular sum where it says there are salvage value given to us for per year for two different machines, one an old one and one the new one. Also maintenance cost has been given to us in per year, so we have to basically find out from the informations which are available to us whether the old machine should be replaced or not if we are having 10% interest rate applicable on both the machines throughout the 4 years. So here we are having the values where we are having no maintenance cost for the initial year for the old machine, and for the new machine we don't have maintenance cost for year number 1 and year number 2. So we'll be calculating it based on the values which are available to us. Now coming back to the solution part here, if we focus on the calculation of the old machine, we have the columns of year, the salvage value which are given to us, the respective salvage value for the year 0. 0 means the period when the machine is actually bought, or the present worth of that particular machine. So the machine actually, the old machine was actually bought at 20,000, and year 1, year 2, year 3 and year 4, the salvage values are respectively 17,000, 14,000, 11,000 and 7,000. Apart from capital recovery, I am coming back to capital recovery. The maintenance cost also has been given to us, which says year 0 has no maintenance cost, year 1 has 9,500, 2, 3 and 4 respectively has the maintenance cost value of 9600, 9700 and 9800. So basically, while calculating the capital recovery cost, as in many of the sums, we have taken this kind of treatment of replacement analysis into consideration, where we have taken the value of the machine minus salvage value. We have taken that entire value to be the present value, which we have transferred back into annual worth, and then we have added back salvage value into just the multiplication of the interest rate which has been given to us. So I'll be just showing you the calculation on the first part here. The first part calculation is basically for year 1, the capital recovery calculation will be like this, where we talk about the present worth or the current value of the machine to be the salvage value of 0 minus 1, which is 20,000 minus 17,000, which we generally turn back into annual. Because this is a present worth, we turn it back to annual worth by multiplying that value with I into 1 plus I whole to the power n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n minus 1, which denotes the formula of given present turned into annual, with given I to be your 10% and year to be 1, because n here is basically represented as 1. So this is year 1, that is why. So if we transfer that particular value, we are getting the value of 3300 or 3,300. And moving on to the rest part, where I say salvage value into that interest rate, we are having the current year salvage value of 17,000 into 10%, which is giving us the figure of 1700. Adding up those two value, we basically get the capital recovery cost for the first year, which is treated as 5,000, and for that similar year the maintenance cost is at 9500. But in case of maintenance cost for second, third and fourth year, here you will see in one of the previous slides we had talked about the concept of gradient, and I was talking about a fixed part and a part which is generally increasing over the period of time. So if we basically see that every single point of time here itself, the maintenance cost for first year is constant, which is at 9500. For second, third year, if we take the value of 9500 constant, for second year it is plus 100, for third year it is 100 plus 100, and fourth year 100 is repeating 3 times. So practically we can say the Dale change or the gradient part to be 100. So basically in case of maintenance cost calculation, we can take the value for say second year, third year and fourth year respectively to be 9500, which I have shown in the slide, that 9500 plus 100, which is the gradient portion, we turn it back into annual worth, taking 10%, and for respective years, like second year it will be 2, third year it will be 3, fourth year it will be 4. So simultaneously we will be having that values of 9500, 9547, 9593 and 9638. Coming back to the capital recovery cost once more, here we need to understand, like in gradient, here also what we are doing, we are taking that n to be simultaneously for 1 it will be, for year 1 it will be n1, for year 2 n will be 2, for year 3 it will be 3 and so on. So here from there, if we calculate like we did for year 1, we are having the values of 5000, 4857, 4,718 and 4,810. So adding up the capital recovery and the maintenance cost, we get the total cost value. If you see the star mark beside the year 3, that denotes the least amount of cost incurred for that machine. So basically the organization or the any particular machine which needs to be replaced, we need to find out the minimum value, because cost is best when it is minimum. So 14,312, that means year 3 gives us the best opportunity to replace this machine. So coming back to the same kind of calculation for new machine, here also we will be finding out the capital recovery cost absolutely the similar way we have done it for the year 1 for old machine. If we do that, the capital recovery costs will be coming for the subsequent years in 13,000, 12,762, 12,229 and 11,879. And if we calculate the maintenance cost here, in this case it will be just future worth turned back into annual worth, because there is no gradient part available to us. It will be future worth turned back into annual worth for in case of 1,000 and 3,000, which we will be getting the values for 302 and 884. Here we need to remember, even when we are transferring the values of 1,000 and 3,000, the respective n's will be 3 and 4. So adding up those two values of capital recovery and the maintenance cost, we will be having that subtotal values which we are getting here. So if we consider, again we will be seeing that the third year for the new machine gives us the least amount of value which the organization is looking for. So if we consider both third year for old machine as well as the new machine, we will see that these are the two values which are the minimum out of the entire lifetime of both machines. Now when we are taking both machines lifetime to be 4 years, so we can easily say the old machine at the end of third year should be replaced with the new machine. This is the decision which comes out from this particular solution.